Here we are again. Fucked up again yesterday. So when I was hooking up the plug and getting everything hooked back up, I unhooked the ones that keep the bus warm on the water. Because evidently, that's what you do. So I just spent a good portion of the day getting the shitter and the actual water unthawed. We finally have water, and we finally have I can dump the shitter. It's a rough day. It's been a rough day. A lot of praying. I've been a lot of praying. But yeah, I think we're gonna try and flush it one more time, get a little bit more fucking hot water through the tube, make sure all that's fucking thawed, and then we're gonna go paint. So hold with me. I figure if I'm already stressed, let's go ahead and work on something else that maybe doesn't stress me, but kind of does. But we got most of the rivets popped in. It's looking pretty good. The other side's all riveted up. And we'll shade all those next step. And then we will start some probably a little bit of shading, some light, and we'll start doing some pockets. And then we'll actually start probably hammering the lightning on this, because I need to make it match the other one. This is the only one that gets lightning. So we will probably start working pockets and lightning and probably start messing with this guy. Yeah. I got the puppy over here because I'm worried I'll lose power at the bus, and I don't want him to freeze. So if I keep him over anywhere I'm at and I'm not freezing, then he's not freezing. We brought him a pillow. So he's got a jacket. He doesn't want to wear the jacket. He basically just keeps taking it off. So he's happy. We got the little bit of heat right there. It's not cold tonight, but in the next couple days, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, it's going to be negatives. So I'm very concerned about the bus and the electrical, because the heater's running too much, which is drawing too much. I'm pretty sure it's fixed with the new connectors, because we didn't replace the one. The one did not get replaced. So when I replaced the one, I looked at it. It looked burned, but it looked all right. The other side was pretty roached. I think the heat built up in there, melted the other one, got it. I think it should be good, but I don't know. I'm a little panicky at the moment with it, so I don't want to have to worry about him and try and worry about this. And I just want to, if I can get this thing done and I can start putting that bike together, then we're basically out of here. So, but I got to do this right. I do not want to rush it, and I don't want it to look like I think it should look. It's taken all this time. It needs to look right. I need to take the time to make it look like I think it should look. So, as overworked as it is, it all needs to make sense. So it basically goes overworked, slightly overworked, and then just worked, I guess. I don't know. That front fairing is definitely overdone. But to finish it off, I need to crank it a little bit more. But yep, we're just going to keep pumping out these little chrome dots, and then we'll start bringing in little black dots over, which is, we use this big black circle stencil, the first one we put down. And we actually use an over-reduce, and we'll put it right directly where the other one was, and we hit one side, and it makes them look like they've twisted and turned. So on the rivets, that's a fine bright metallic, that's a black behind. And then you can see the orange. I did an orange and green trick, which is you put orange and green down first with your base level, and then you can bring your other colors on top. The orange and green will cause your eye to see it move, which is part of the awesomeness. And then as you bring the dots in, you can see that the panel, other chrome pieces start popping in. It's a real neat trick. Using all kinds of cool little tricks, which I was throwing everything at it when I did it. So the other fairing has a ton of it. It's just so overworked you can't see all of it. So this one's going to be a little less, so you can see some more of the detail and everything else in it. This bike is definitely going to be cool, I think. But I'm going to get back to it. So there is a shaded rivet right there. There's some more over here. Now these are the unshaded, so you can tell. Now those look all poppy, but these definitely look way more three-dimensional. So we actually got all the silvers everywhere, and we started putting some in. I gave ourselves a cool little damage point. Yeah, I like those ones right there. It's supposed to really stick out on those ones. But we are going to call it right there for tonight. I'm tired. I've been working on stuff. Partially worried about the heat on the bus. Want to figure out if that's good or working and everything. So definitely going to call it on that. But I'm pretty stoked with how that's coming out. Was able to keep a steady hand. My anxiety isn't going too much, but it has been trailering on me lately. So we're getting shit figured out, getting things going. I'm really worried about the weather next week, the negative temps, and hopefully we don't have more issue and everything else like that. I'm kind of hitting the end of a rope with it all. I can't take this cold weather anymore. It's really driving me up the fucking wall. I'm not a cold weather person. I've lived in Alaska and I lived in Utah. I've had plenty of snow. I'm just over it. I can't deal with it. It makes me hurt so fucking bad. I'm sorry for cussing, but I love you guys, and I'm going to let you go on that one tomorrow. I should be able to get most of those shaded, and then we are going to mess with this. We're going to make these little balls of grace rocketing, coming down, and probably kick out some lightning, do our pockets up. As soon as I get freehand and I'm not holding stencils, I can move a lot faster. So that's an important thing. So I'm going to go get the truck warming up and get headed out of here. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.